The navigation told Chen to turn left. Lee grabbed his arm. "Stop!" Chen hit the brakes. The van stopped near the edge of the mountain road. Small rocks rolled beneath the tires and vanished into the darkness below. There was no road ahead, but the blue line on Chen's phone continued straight across the cliff. That was when Chen stopped believing the phone was simply broken. Months earlier, after a late-night passenger ride, Chen had found the device on the back seat of his car. It looked almost new. He expected the owner to call, but no one did. After a week, Chen assumed the owner had given up looking for it. His own phone was old, and money was tight, so he reset the device and began using it. For several days, everything seemed normal. Then the phone began speaking after midnight. One night, Chen woke to a voice from the bedroom. "Sorry, I couldn't understand what you said." His wife, May, was asleep inside. There was no television, no radio, and no one else in the room. A few seconds later, the phone spoke again. "Here is information about how to ask for help." Chen opened the door. The room was empty, but the phone screen was glowing. The next morning, a technician erased the data, updated the system, and found nothing unusual. That night, the voice returned. "Here are results for finding someone to replace you." Chen switched the phone off and left it in a drawer. Weeks later, his old phone began failing during work. Unable to afford another, he started using the newer phone again. He blamed the strange voice on a damaged app. Soon afterward, Chen and Mei began looking for a cheap wardrobe. Before Chen searched, the phone showed him one at a nearby secondhand store. The price was unusually low, so they bought it. That night, Mei heard someone crying. The sound seemed to come from inside the wardrobe. They opened the doors. Nothing was there. The crying returned for 2 more nights. When Chen questioned the shop owner, the man admitted the wardrobe had come from an old rural house. The family had sold the furniture after someone there died. Chen broke it apart and threw it away. Then the phone showed him a used car. Chen needed a cheaper vehicle for work, and the seller wanted a fast sale. He bought it. At first, the car drove normally. Then it began stalling on isolated roads. One evening, it stopped near a mountain village. In a small restaurant, Chen overheard people discussing a fatal crash nearby. The place they described was exactly where his car had stopped. The next morning, the engine started immediately. Later, Chen found an old report. The damaged vehicle in the photograph had the same cracked rear light and faded sticker on the back window. He sold the car. The phone stayed silent for months. Chen began to think he had connected unrelated events because he was tired and under pressure. Then his friend Lee asked him to help with an overnight delivery. Chen used the phone for navigation. After dark, the map guided them away from the highway and onto a narrow mountain road. Lee looked outside. "This doesn't feel right." But the map showed no warning. Then the voice assistant spoke. "Turn left in 100 meters. Chen began turning the wheel. Lee shouted. The van stopped at the cliff edge. The route on the screen continued forward. No broken road symbol, no warning, just a blue line extending into empty space. Later that night, Chen remembered something an old villager had told him. Some people believed an object could carry a person's bad luck, and whoever took it might carry that bad luck too. Chen never knew whether the belief was true. He removed his SIM card and never used the phone again. What stayed with him was the map. A normal road leading somewhere no road existed. Subscribe to Mistcurrent stories for more unexplained encounters and strange local legends with no clear answer.